up until a couple of weeks ago, I had locks. I cut off most of the length of the locks, but I saved myself enough so that I at least have like a little bit to do something with. So the first thing I did when I cut my locks out were boho braids, and they were, oh my God, they were so bomb. That was initially the reason why I cut my locks. I just had to try that hairstyle, and they were, oh my God, they were so bomb. So today I'm going to do a crochet. So I had posted a side-by-side of two of my favorite looks, and I kind of did a little poll and asked people, which one do y'all think I should run back? And everyone picked this one. Not bad, right? The only problem is that I did this so long ago, I can't even remember what crochet hair I used. So today, let's just hope that I can pull off this same look. It's not about to be nothing fancy. I'm just doing like probably like 6 to 8 cornrows straight back. I'm not doing no fancy, intricate, well,
I don't know, because I do want to wear it up, so I might braid it all into the center.
This is what I'm working with right now. Let me back up so you can see. This is my fro. And I'm ready to go. Old Faithful, judge your mother. I still very much so use pink moisturizing lotion. I'm not gonna film a lot of this part because I'm literally just doing straight backs. I'm not doing anything fancy, so hopefully I can keep it simple. All right, y'all, first things first is the foundation. So I do use hair fed into my foundation, and this is the hair that I use. It's called Cuban Twist by Equal. Because I actually like a little bit more texture in my braids when I do my crochet, because I feel like the thicker and the more volume that I have in the hair, the more volume I have in the braids, and the thicker the braids are. The thicker your braids are, the closer they lay to the outskirts of the section that you're braiding. Therefore, the crochet is closer to the parts. What? Y'all, I just be talking too much. All that I'm trying to say is that the thicker your braids are, the thinner your parts will be. That's it and that's all, Jesus. Oh. My braid pattern is pretty simple. It's all of my hair braided up and towards the center of my head. This is not a pattern that I do for everyone. I could just do it for myself because I'm bald headed at this moment, and I don't have to worry about no lumps and bumps in the middle because my hair is only this long. So these are the 3 patterns that I use for this hairstyle. I'm trying to recreate this look, and I knew I needed to mix some patterns. So the first brand that I use is Lulu Tress, and the curl pattern is called Deep Twist. This is the most important part. This is the most important hair of this style because this is what gives me that beachy, fluffy look, and it kind of mimics what natural hair looks like when it's had a little bit of heat damage on the ends. I'm not saying that we want heat damage. I'm just saying that's why it looks natural. And this is more of a braid out texture. As you can see, when I braid it, it falls easily into the folds of the braid, which indicates to me that that's how it was set, as opposed to the Lulu Tress Deep Twist, which is a twist out pattern, which falls into the grooves as I twist. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I know. And the third one is called Wet Curly, and I really just concentrate that around the front and around the perimeter so that it can blend in with my natural texture as my small curls start to slip out of the braids. So what had happened was I went home and looked at the footage from the first time I did this hairstyle, and I realized that the braids were too small and it was going to be too much hair, and this is my first time wearing crochet in 4 years, and I just was scared to have that much hair, so I re-braided it. I'm starting with the smaller curls. This is 2 different pieces. Ooh.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
2 different curls. I'm trying to hold them in front of the backdrop so you can see where one is like more uniformly curled, kind of like a tighter curl. Then there's this one that's a little bit more of a non-uniform curl. And I like to mix both together so I get something that looks like this, which to me just looks more natural. I don't like to have the same exact curl pattern throughout my whole head.
So this is where I want to start at.
So you see how these are similar, but not exactly the same. I interchangeably mix these with the non-uniform one in the middle. And so this one is the braid out. This one goes on every cluster that I put in. But I alternate between the deep wave and the, what's that called? Birthday curl? I don't remember. But you see how there are 2 different ones. So the first 2 I installed, I used half this and half this. Now I'm gonna start interchanging between these two and mixing it with this. And now, how the hell am I supposed to see what I'm doing in the back?
If I ain't got no goddamn mirror.
I'm just gonna go by what I feel. I really never realized how hard it is to like try and put this stuff into words until I had to try and record it. It's really difficult. And so yeah, I want this to be pretty full. And I didn't go all the way up the braid. I'm really just working on the perimeter, like all of this around here. I want to make sure that I get that part done first. Because once I get all of the perimeter like this done, then I can just go back in and fill in the middle. Lays together. A bunch of different patterns, similar but different. I'm about to speed this up. I'll be back. I feel like this is a lot of hair already. And I don't want that much more. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I still have
1, 2, wait, 2, 4, 6.
I got 8 more braids left. Oh my God. And this is already a lot of hair.
So yeah, I want this to be pretty full.
It's been a long time. So right here, what you see me doing is using a hair razor to debulk or like thin out that first inch or two around the perimeter. If you know anything about natural hair, your density is lower around the front, around the temples, in the nape, in the back, around the neck, pretty much all around the perimeter. So I'm trying to design my install to mimic the density of natural hair. And then the shorter pieces left behind after razoring, work with your teasing tool to create more volume in the root that aids that illusion hairline, invisible root type of look. All right, so I am back. This is day 3. I'm ready to get this done. I would have been so mad if I would have cut this whole piece off. I would have been pissed. They need to jump him. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville. It's about time that somebody put their hands on Marcel. And he need his ass whooped. Whole time I had a microphone and wasn't using it. What I'm doing right now is just filling in the back. This is what the front looks like. So I'm done with the front for the most part. I think I like layered it enough to the point where I'm happy with the shape around my face. This is pretty much, it's a little bit long. I'm probably not gonna wear it this long. I'm getting old. This is what it looks like in the front. I saw the side part. I think I went through all the parts and pretty much teased everything out. That's the middle part. I can deal with that, I think. Yeah, I can do that. This is my shot right here. I love me a side part. And where at first I was feeling like it's too much hair in the front, I'm pretty confident with the amount of hair because most of it is going to fall to the back anyway. I'm cool with a little volume in the front. I'm fine with that. So this is where I'm at, and I'm cool with this. Cool with this. Probably go back in and cut a little bit in here too. Oh, so listen, my windows have a tint on it. I can see out, but you can't see in the daytime. The men from down the street at the barbershop, when they walking back to their cars and they stop in the mirror, black men with fresh haircuts with perfectly groomed beards, they be stopping right here in the window and they be like, I'll be like, it's all there, player, you look good. So yeah, anyway. So these are all my braids around the perimeter. These are all my braids are going up into a ponytail. So what I'm doing now, before I go in and fill in the middle and all of this hair is in the way, I'm going to shape the perimeter and tease it and get it ready for a ponytail. I'm gonna do that now. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a lot more hair installed on the bottom inch than on the inch of hair on top of that. This section at the bottom is twice as much hair than this is right here. And the reason why is because, you guessed it, I have to go in and thin it. Like, I'm creating space in these other very dense sections of hair to lay on top of other pieces of hair without adding bulk. Will this ruin the curl pattern? No. It's fine. And the reason I tease and cut so close to the scalp is because, again, I want that natural illusion that is growing out of my scalp. Nobody's hair is the same length on every single part of their hair. It's just not. I'm trying to mimic the tendency of natural hair to have different densities. I'm tearing this microphone up, y'all. Sorry. I'm gonna have to put some music in the background. Jesus, it's just quiet in here. Okay. Can I see what I'm doing? Not really. I'm kind of just going by feel. Can't see what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. A question that I get a lot about crochet hair is it gonna tangle? Of course it's gonna tangle. All hair tangles. Everything tangles. Human hair tangles. The yarn is gonna tangle. Cat hair tangles, and everything will tangle. So yes, it's gonna tangle. A lot of people ask, like, what can I do to prevent tangling? And like, baby, you can't. It's gonna tangle. It's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is try and manage how much it's gonna tangle. There's no such thing as tangle-free hair. Like, and if that's what you're looking for, I wish you the best. You can manage that to a degree by being proactive, keeping eyes and hands in the hair and making sure that it doesn't mat, especially like that bottom row, like back at the bottom of the neck. And that comes from clothes, things that you wear. That comes from surfaces that you sit down when you sit on the couch and your hair is behind you and you turning and you looking. Well, the hair is back here rubbing up against whatever surface you're sitting on. If you can reduce the amount of friction on your install, you can extend the duration of the style.
Friction is the #1 crochet killer.
And for me, like, that mostly means if you in the house and you're not going nowhere, keep it twisted in some 2-strand twists. Not a lot. They don't got to be many twists. It could be 4 2-strand twists. If you're just chilling, then the hair should be chilling too until it's time to pop out.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show, nigga.
I've seen a lot of hairstyles get ruined by this mentality that I gotta wake up like this. No, you don't.
I don't know why Beyonce said that. She know damn well
So if you just put it away and don't touch it until, like I said, till it's time to pop out, you'll be fine. If you feel like you need to run your fingers through your hair constantly, I would recommend getting braids. The braids don't care, unless they boho braids, because the boho braids care.
Now, how do I know I'm not cutting off too much hair?
Crochet has so much volume that even if you do cut off more than you actually intended to, it doesn't even matter. You almost can never cut too much of a crochet. Okay, so now that all of the perimeter braids are done, I'm just making sure, again, that any of the hair that's closest to my face, closest to my ear, my neck, I am going in and shortening those pieces. I'm not cutting bluntly either. I'm sliding the shears down as I go. A little cutting. Let's clip it up so I can go all around and tease the ponytail. This is something that you have to do when you want to wear your crochet up. It's going to require you to go around the back and tease it every time. You can tease it. It's not going to stay teased. This is a part of the regular maintenance. It's kind of like when you need to comb your weave out. You can comb it out, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay untangled. You have to kind of comb your hair every day type of thing. So that's how it is with teasing it. When you're trying to style it and you're trying to figure out how you want to wear it, you definitely have to be prepared to tease it. So this is something like what, if I wanted to wear it in a ponytail, this is something like what it would look like. Okay, let's go back around here and cut some of these longer pieces. Ain't nobody's hair that long at the bottom of their neck. I'm gonna be cutting this hair all week. Every day I'm gonna take it down and see something that I wanna snip. But again, that's okay because it's crochet. That should be a slogan. This looks like it's done. If I don't want to, I don't have to add any extra hair to it. I will, but I will be adding it very, very sparingly because this is already enough hair for me. I'm having like an out of body experience. I'm like,
who is this girl?
I'm gonna have to insert some pictures and videos of what I've looked like for the last 4 years because it wasn't this, but this is so cute and it's given. I'm bad. My sister calling, not the bed. Put this down the middle and then pull all the hair to the front. And you see it's uneven. Okay, this is where I am. This is where I am. I had to do a little bit of curl reformation in the front because it just was looking a little bit too bushy. Just a little bit too bushy. And I needed to be a little bit more tamed in the curl area. So maybe I'll recurl one of these pieces so you can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. I just wanted a little bit more definition in the front around the edges. And I think that that's what I got. And which side do I want to wear my part? Honestly, it don't matter. I got 11 different parts. What y'all think? We're done. We're done. I'll be back when I get tired of these curls or when they start to get old and I have to go in and recurl the whole thing. I think that's a wrap. A wrap. Thanks for watching, and if y'all want to see more content of how I have mastered the art of crochet, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will have more videos for you in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye. See, this is shit that when I'm trying to record is gonna make